And welcome to Tuesday Night Shadowrun Shenanigans. I'm Bob, your GM, and we are hoping to finish up Chicago Mission Season 7, Number 2. Last time on Shadowrun Missions, or Chicago Missions, was the fiasco in the warehouse, where there was a toxic chemical spill that expanded to fill. There's the green circle you see on the map there. Meanwhile, everybody's trying to destroy the one nanoforge that is there. They managed to do that. And they managed to get back into the hauler and drive backward out of the sewers. So that is where we pick up, with everybody in the hauler just having left the sewers and wondering where's the second nanoforge that you have to destroy.
So did you see anything in there to let anybody know where the nanoforge could be?
Just clarification, Bob, they're really big, right? The nanoforges appear to be very large.
Yeah, it's a huge piece of equipment. So it is roughly to scale there on that map. I'll move you back to the map just to remind you of what that was. And each of these squares is 3 meters, so it's about 6 meters by 3 or 4. It's something you think if it's going to be moved, it's going to be on a tractor trailer.
Okay.
Or you're going to chopper it in on a big cargo chopper. Can we have Fee see if there's any ship
Yeah, can she check Ares' transportation logs?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can attempt that. I just need to
picking up what I was putting down. Good looking out.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I need to roll for her a matrix search. Incidentally, a bunch of you are injured to varying degrees.
And yeah, while she's doing that, I'm going to be driving towards Darcy.
Yeah, I think I have maybe 45 to 50 minutes until I'm...
Oh yeah, you're running on the ticking clock that is the stim patch winding down.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Bob, saving all your good rolls for yourself, huh?
Apparently. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
11, 10, 9 dice, okay. This ought to do it. Jeez. Okay. So there is she comes back and says there is some indication that the truck is supposed to be here in the morning. Of course, yeah, but you probably don't want to wait for it to get to the warehouse because that's too late for it to make the morning news. That'll bust your deadline.
Hijacking anyone?
I could do a little more searching and try to figure out what the route is.
Yeah, there's got to be a signal coming from that vehicle somehow. So, I mean, I think that would be really cool if you could do that.
Oh yeah.
Also, Kale, you're back soon. So, would you like some long haul or Nova Coke? Which would you like?
I would like the Valkyrie module, please.
I bet it won't keep you awake for 4 days. I promise you this will.
Mather, we're going to have to show you the PowerPoints.
Hey, KO, give me access to your car, and I'll bring it over to you.
I thought we were going to Darcy.
We are, but someone's going to need to move your car if it passed out in the back of Darcy, right?
I think we left your car in the parking lot by the Maker Collective. Is that right?
No, it ended up going home at some point.
Oh, that's right. You did.
I've been home since mission 1.
Fair enough.
That's right. So your car is not here.
Yes, correct.
All right. So you get to Darcy, and that means you only have one Valkyrie module available, I think, because Chris, your car does not have a Valkyrie module. Is that correct?
Correct. It does not.
Okay.
But Amber's does.
But that's the vehicle not appearing in this episode, apparently. So there's one Valkyrie module, and as I recall, KO is took the worst of it.
I'm busted. Yes.
Yeah. So you have no. I mean, once you got out of the sewers, it's a block at most to where Darcy is parked. By some miracle, Darcy hasn't been boosted or vandalized or anything like that.
The streets respect Darcy.
Apparently.
Or she makes them respect her, you know. I'm not in charge of her.
All right, so KO, you jump in the Valkyrie module,
Yes.
and we'll call that. So it's going to be a couple of hours.
I just say, do not wake the dead, and then I just clock out.
So unless there's something you want to do in the 40-ish minutes before the stim patch expires.
Oh, I mean, I don't really know.
At this point, you see Fee is in the front seat, zonked out in the front seat of the hauler.
She's deep diving, right?
She's doing research.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll just heal up. I don't really know how I'm going to handle this stun damage.
Yes, doctor.
There are, I do have some isopropyl alcohol and some other cleaning agents if you would like to use them.
I need a dry cleaner is what I really need. But yeah, sure, whatever.
This is more of an ambulance, so I can't help with the dry cleaning, only with the wet cleaning.
You know what? We'll put a pin in that. We'll come back. I'm sure there's some sort of dry cleaning module, like a Valkyrie module. I think it'd be fantastic, and we should have one. At any rate, I'm not overly scuffed. I'm just mainly tired. So.
Oh, do you need some coffee?
You're looking at me like doctors look at people. Give me the isopropyl alcohol and the pads. Get this over with. This will dry my skin out terribly, and I'm not in favor of it. But anyway.
I mean, I got some cocoa butter under the seat if you need some.
Bless you. Oh, thank goodness someone around here understands priorities. Anyway, yeah, I will put some alcohol on my boo-boo, and then I will put some cocoa butter on my, frankly, just destroyed skin thanks to that sewer.
Oh my god, please let it be like an old jar that you lost because it like melted and spilled out, and then it just has like weird lint for no reason because someone's dirty hands has been in there before.
It was like old can,
Yes.
just like just crap. Old can. Yeah.
Of course, of course. There might be a bobby pin or something in there. Like,
Definitely a bobby pin, but it's bent. Like it's not usable anymore.
Can we roll something to see how dirty it is in there?
I think it's narratively interesting. It's just
and
gross.
there's Amber wanting to bring the reality to the situation again.
All right.
Oh, I mean, Bob, you didn't want to finish today, right?
I kind of did, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. I'll just go back to being quiet in the Valkyrie module.
okay, so
But no, I gave you the opportunity to do stuff for the time until KO passes out.
Yeah. So I complain about my boo-boos and I make the doctor put the alcohol on me. Then I look at the cocoa butter, realize that it has gone beyond rancid, go, oh, delightful, and toss it out a window and go, oh, I used it all.
oh, okay, it's cool, man. Like, there's more coming.
I'll get you what I buy myself. But thank you so much. It's very, very kind.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Okay, so Fee, if you get a route, maybe we can triangulate some kind of ambush maneuver or something on this.
Yeah,
truck?
I'm working on it. Leave me alone.
Fine, fine.
Hey. Frodo, chill out. You hurt her feelings.
Well, it kind of comes with the territory, Andy.
I don't care. You hurt her feelings, and whenever you hurt her feelings, she starts talking to me to send messages to you. It's just awkward. I am a hauler. I am not a family counselor.
No one asked you to be a family counselor, all right? You're my truck, not hers. You don't have to listen to her.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I do. You don't want to know what she did last time.
Okay, well then,
Decker stuff,
yeah,
and everything looked wacky for weeks.
Alrighty. Okay, well then keep on listening to her, I guess. But I'll definitely keep that in mind that it also affects you whenever I poke fun at you.
So
Is that fair, Andy?
yeah. So where's the car wash? And I mean a real car wash, not that cheap place you go where it's the girls with the hose. All right. I need a place that can shoot water up under my undercarriage. I need a car wash. You drove me in sewage.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. I don't want you to rust. I will definitely get you the wax, undercarriage, buffing, and all that jazz. All right. But first, we got to get this Nanoforge situation taken care of.
No, you got time. She's gonna that meat bag is gonna sleep for hours. I've been listening. All right, you got time to get to treat me properly, or you got to treat me like you're gonna treat Fee. I thought I was your van.
You're much more than that, Andy. All right, and then so where's the nearest like Super Suds?
So probably the nearest actual car wash is going to be outside the zone. That's as far as moving things in for Project Takeback. A good car wash is probably more of a luxury. So you have some Chicago area knowledge, right?
I do. I will roll that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
At least I think I have it. Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah, you come up with a couple of candidate car washes, and they're both outside the zone.
It's gonna be a bit, Andy.
Well, just
unless you want to settle for a hose up under the undercarriage. If you want the Super Suds experience, you're gonna have to wait, man.
just don't drive in front of Darcy, okay? You end up you're gonna be coating the lady with sewage if you do that. All right, you gotta be a gentleman and let me be a gentle caller. Man, gentlemanish. I don't know how that works, but
I promise. I promise. I'll try to show you in the best light possible, Andy. All right, I'll be the best. I guess not wingman, since I'm actually driving you, but yeah, I'll look out for you.
all right.
Hey, Gertie, like, what is Darcy like?
What is Darcy like?
Yeah, I think Andy is kind of feeling Darcy over here. He's worried about what Darcy thinks.
I don't know. She's
Okay.
sort of what?
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't have anything for you, Andy.
Just fine. Just don't embarrass me.
Too late. All right. So, yeah. So, where's his truck?
So we're not there yet. Fee is still doing research. This is the point when the stim patch goes away. And it's like 1 minute, KO's like wide-eyed and shaking. The next minute, slump over. Mather, you can make a body plus willpower test to do healing for your stun boxes.
Okay.
Anybody else have stun damage?
Yeah. That's her.
Right. Yeah, I had a stun damage.
You can go ahead and make a similar roll. Body plus willpower. So Gertrude, you are healed. And Mather, that heals 3 boxes. We'll go ahead and do the second hour as well. So Mather, go ahead and roll that again if you have any further stun boxes.
I do.
And KO, go ahead and roll a body plus willpower plus 6.
Level 6. Yep, that cured me. I'm good.
Is that +6 die?
Yeah, it's a modifier of 6 to the dice roll.
Okay, so add 9.
Okay. So that'll heal 6 boxes. At this time, Fee comes back and says, yeah, I've got, I managed to get into Grid Guide and found out what the truck's route is. Coming from St. Louis, it's scheduled to enter the Chicago Grid 4:30 in the morning. This is about 1 a.m. now.
Okay.
So 4:30 a.m. It's supposed to enter Chicago's grid, and until then, they've taken steps to make sure that they're not really exposed anywhere. But once they enter Chicago's grid, there are a couple of places where an ambush might be possible. The first one, if we get there by 4:30, we can lay an ambush at a more secluded spot. There's another one that's closer to 5 a.m. that's going to be more public, and it's due to arrive at the warehouse at about 5:30 or so.
Okay. I say we jump them. We jump them away from people. Does that make sense?
And it is the. So for the record, it is the Big Mac truck. It's the where is it? The Mac Hellhound truck.
Oh, okay.
So it is hauling a trailer, but the truck itself is well armed and armored.
Yes. You know what? You are right, Billy. It is supposed to be on the news.
Well, you were told that the destruction of the nanoforges had to make the news.
Okay.
And you're pretty sure you've accomplished that with the first one. That's definitely going to make the news.
This is true. Do we want to cut our losses here and bank on that, or do we want to pull off this highway heist?
I think we need to go ahead and destroy the second one because that was the job, was the 2 nanoforges, right?
Yes, the job was 2 nanoforges. But it doesn't. The second nanoforge doesn't have to be going in lasers blasting.
Gotcha. Because that's my go-to, guys. The lasers blasting is is my go-to. I don't have anything that can contend with a hellhound besides the laser. You guys have anything?
An actual hellhound, or is that a metaphor for something?
No, a hellhound is a giant Mack truck that has a bunch of drone racks and heavy weapon ports and whatnot on it. It is a very, very, very formidable vehicle.
Is it driven by a person, or is it a drone?
Yes, it's pretty much a rigger's wet dream.
So there's a person in it. Yes.
Is there, Fee?
Yeah, there would definitely be multiple people in it.
I mean, I can affect the people if I can see them.
All right.
There's like a driver that's not in a cocoon or something behind the wheel, or buttons or whatever it is you do when I don't drive
Well,
myself.
the rigger will almost definitely be inside a cocoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hellhound comes stock with the cocoon.
So yeah,
there's the truck.
Set the truck on fire. That's
all right.
That's about it. I'm not terribly useful when it comes to machines. I can ruin people all day.
All right, Fee, we got this. All right, guys, you ready?
Yeah.
And he just drives off.
So I heard frontal assault then. Is that it?
Yes.
Why would we not?
All right.
I believe I'm still passed out.
Is that a
I bet.
Is that a request
Right.
for a list of why you shouldn't just drive me face on into that monster? Because I could probably come up with one if you want.
I love how the vehicle's popping up in stream. It looks kind of like a subliminal image.
Is KO still knocked out? I thought she had recovered in the.
So by now you should be awake.
Oh.
Your roll for healing is taking place.
How much stun have I recovered?
You rolled 6 hits, right?
Yes.
Yeah, each of those is a box.
Oh.
So you heal 6 boxes of stun.
Well, what about my physical damage?
Physical is another problem entirely.
Oh. Let me put those back. I thought that was okay. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it's 6 boxes of stun. The physical you have to heal for a day.
I could use healing magic on you. There's only one problem. I don't know any.
Then you can't use healing magic on me.
Theoretically, that is true.
No, not even theoretically. Realistically, you cannot because you are
Right.
incapable of. You do
Theoretically,
not
I
know.
can do it. Theoretically, I could do it, but I chose not to care about healing people ever. So,
Don't touch me with your hands or your mana, please.
uh-huh.
KO have
Or
does KO have a heal spell?
you doesn't?
No. KO only kills on her best days and does not heal anything.
I'm noticing a theme on this team now.
I will wait until Gertie is not driving anymore and I will ask her to heal me.
There's a rating 6 med kit in the back there. You can do it yourself. It'll tell you how to use it.
Ah, I do that.
So unfortunately, being 5th edition Shadowrun and not 6th, there's no intermediate
I had a
med
feeling.
kit.
I had a feeling.
There's first aid, which you can use a med kit for, and there's natural healing. And there's magical healing.
I have the first aid skill.
But first aid does have to be applied fairly quickly after damage.
Yeah, I'll just jump out of Darcy while she's moving and go ahead
You know
and kill
what?
the character off.
You know what? I will allow you to make a first aid test because you did get into the Valkyrie module fairly quickly after you guys left the scene of the crime.
Well, I've only got a rating 1 in this. Okay. I'm gonna use a nerf.
Let's use Smackdown.
No.
You got plenty.
You've learned Amber's secret.
But she's always got plenty.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
So that was your
With a nerf.
with a nerf. Okay. So that was a pretty good roll. 5 hits on 8 dice. Okay. And fortunately, you have Essence 6, so you don't take a penalty to that. The threshold is 2, so you do heal 3 boxes of physical.
Okay.
It's not a perfect solution, but it's what you've got.
And now I only have a 1 die penalty from my physical damage.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to take the AK-97 and then put it on Darcy so we can both like shoot out the tires or something if need be?
Sure. Darcy's got a gun port, so we can do that.
Awesome. So yeah, there's in the back there should be AK-97 on the smart platform with gecko grips. Just go ahead and put it on Darcy wherever, and then it should be able to sync it up and fire it from there.
So I think what Frodo is suggesting is because the AK-97 is actually mounted onto a smart firing platform. So let me show that to everybody. There's your smart firing platform that is basically a 4-legged thing that is stationary but can fire a weapon on its own.
So it wouldn't take up the gun port or just like sit on top of the drone rack or something?
Yeah, it could probably just, because it's got gecko, you said it had gecko grips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could probably just set it on the roof. Maybe on the side, but on the roof is probably better. And have it fire from there.
She's got a drone rack on top, so if that won't be a problem, then yeah.
Boom. Alrighty. All right. So, yeah. Do you have any kind of defensive driving tactics or anything like that?
I don't know about defensive driving.
Do you have offensive driving?
I mean, I drive fast and I can do tricks.
Alrighty. That's all we're going to need, I guess. All right. So just don't let it run you over. And yeah, you should be good.
Why don't we have each of you make a piloting skill test?
Am I chasing it yet?
You are not chasing yet.
Okay.
Okay. That tells me how much of a head start you probably will have. Do you have anything else you want to do before you set up this ambush?
Yes, I'd like to put a spike strip out in front where the hellhound's going to be driving, or where it
Okay.
should be. If we're literally waiting in ambush, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
So let's do the following. I'll move you to that map there. So you see here, I've just I put your tokens there. You can set stuff up however you like. At this intersection, the truck is not here yet, but that's the general direction you expect it to come from. I'll move it back a touch.
And Bob, those look like subway entrances there.
Yeah, this would be one of the old, actually going up to the L station. This would be one of the old stations. It's by now it's collapsed, but the stairs are still there. There's a little bit of a platform left over on top. And what did I say? Let's see here. Oh, it was bad. Let me change that real quick.
And then
There.
I'll put a spike strip here. Here. And then
Where? Oh, there. Okay. So you're going to put one. Let's see. I'll draw that in for you.
And then I'll have spy drones flying out here.
Right there.
And then I will actually pop thermal smoke right here.
So you're going to have to do that a lot closer to when the ambush would take place. Because the thermal smoke's not just going to sit there.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to just sit in the smoke and then laser from the smoke.
You will have to do that significantly closer to the actual ambush time. Because otherwise that smoke will disperse in the open air.
Sounds like a plan.
But I'll go ahead and draw it in. So this will be that. We'll do that. And this is like a thermal smoke grenade.
It has a thermal smoke launcher on it.
Oh, right. I should find out where that is.
All right, Darcy. So the spike strips out here, and then hopefully he just flips and like all those action treads. But if not, hopefully I can pop some smoke, and then we can slow him down and pepper him with the 97 and lasers. Does that sound like a good? Does it sound like a plan?
Yeah, I think I might come over here. And that way, instead of both of us coming head on, that if there is an opportunity to aid in the disabling of this vehicle, that then we've got two places covered.
Oh, it's a curious thing when you said that. It occurred to me. I suppose one of my spirits could make the engine stop, or at least try to, or something along those lines. They're very good at machines stop.
That sounds fantastic.
There, and I think you should be able to now move the hauler.
Keo, any thoughts?
No,
Okay.
none.
So because it's a smoke projector, you're going to have to essentially drive through the area you want to be smoked.
Okay. So that's how that works. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll start over here.
It's right out of the spy turrets.
All right. Cool beans. I'm tracking. Alrighty.
So you're going to do some sort of a pincer maneuver on these guys. Who's in what vehicle? So I imagine Gertrude and Darcy. Oh.
Also in Darcy.
Okay.
I think I'm riding with Frodo since he gave me some
Cocoa butter.
Rancid cocoa butter. So it was the thought that counts, or at least that's what they tell me.
There. I had to tell each token to be in the front so it doesn't get swallowed by the vehicle. All right. So you put out the spike strip.
Sweet.
And you are planning to. So Gertrude, you and Darcy are going to be just waiting here. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna check up and see what sort of maneuvers are available to me through all of the different source books. But my current plan is to use basically ram or some sort of stunt action if the spike strips, if they continue to drive through the spike strips and it doesn't seem to be deterring the vehicle, to hit it in the side or cause it to jackknife or something like that. So I'm just going to double check and see if there's anything else that's more appropriate, but that's sort of my thought process right now. Since I've got the thing on the front, the ram plate on the front.
And can I use chameleon coding to be like kind of invisible, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a mirror Yeah, I'll do that while I'm waiting over here in the street.
That will preclude you
Yeah.
from using the thermal smoke, however.
Okay, that's fair.
So you guys can just be waiting there invisibly. All right.
Bob, I'm going to summon a fire element, fire spirit.
Okay. What force?
Force 6.
Okay.
I'm going to sing me a little song. I'm going to sing I'm on Fire to center myself beforehand. And I'm going to spend nerfs. As I want to make sure this works. It's 3, right? That's 3 dice. Nerfs.
Yeah, that's 3 dice.
Yes.
So 5.
So you'll soak 4 drain, and you'll get 3 services.
Okay. So let me take care of that drain. So 4.
That's exactly what you needed.
Yeah. So services. Number 1, cause an accident to that vehicle. 2, protect us, and protect yourself and the usual. I can't think of the 4th one. Well, all the 4th one in reserve, I guess.
3 services.
3 serves. Okay, that's it. Protect in order of operations. Accident of that vehicle. Protect us from the people in that vehicle. Protect yourself from the people in that vehicle.
And to be fair, self-defense is kind of a given. It's not going to not defend itself.
Right, it's fair. Try not to get hurt. There, I don't like my spirits not to like me, so I want them.
That's absolutely fair.
Everybody else loves me, so I want them to like me too. Except KO.
All right, so you should be able to control that spirit, right? So under your character sheet, you should have spirits up.
Yep.
I just need to find a.
Oh yeah, let me pull it out so you don't have.
Spirit token.
Here. Oh. Is this not draggable? The one that's. Nope.
There, that one should be controllable by you.
Yep. This is the target vehicle over here. Is that where we're going with it?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then you should be able to pull. I don't know if you can pull up his character sheet or not.
Yeah, I got it up.
Good. So for accident, I'm going to have you do the accident now. It's going to roll magic plus willpower. So it should just be able to roll 12 dice.
This is significantly different than the regular sheets.
Yeah. I'm using. They're all the grunt character sheets, the NPC character sheets.
Yeah. So you said magic plus willpower.
Yep.
And its magic rating is equal to the force, right? Yes. So all right, here.
Yeah. So it should be rolling just twice force.
Oh. Sorry. That was
looks like you got it.
6 dice. So
it rolled 12 dice.
yeah.
So good. All right. And then I need to roll the targets. Here we go. Reaction and intuition. Yep, reaction plus intuition. Okay. spend a nerve. Oh.
All right, Bob. Save some for the rest of us.
So at this point, as you're doing that, you do find the truck just drives right over it. Drives over the spike strip. And is it doesn't quite get tangled up in the tires, but it if you hadn't secured it to the ground, it would have just gotten rolled up in the tires. That does, however, flatten the tires of the trailer as the truck sort of screeches to a halt in the intersection. And you can see as it's screeching to a halt, it's trying to prevent essentially the trailer coming to a screeching halt from detaching from the truck itself. So I'll go ahead and bring up the initiative tracker and we'll roll initiative.
So far, so good, boss.
Alrighty. All right. You ready?
So here's what I'm going to ask you, Frodo. Are you jumped into the vehicle, or is the vehicle running autonomously?
I will be jumped into the vehicle.
Okay.
So then I do Matrix Initiative, correct?
Yeah, so you're going to do Matrix Initiative. And I guess I should do that for the... It's kind of an embarrassing number. Let's see. So I need an initiative roll from KO, and I think that gets all the PCs.
So, KO, I have a couple of things that I can do that will allow you to basically jump from the vehicle and attack, if you would like me to do that instead of hitting it with Darcy.
To preserve Darcy? Sure.
I mean, she's got a ram plate on the front, so she should be okay. It's not a high speed, but we wanted to let you know those options were available to you.
Well, oh my god, I really didn't give her gunny guns. Yeah, that sounds great. Tell me the way of these options.
So there is a thing that I can do that is, it's called a drive-by or broadside. And this action, it's in Rigor 5.0 for anyone playing along at home. This action gives passengers in the acting vehicle a steady, clear field of fire as it speeds past the target vehicle. When passengers shooting at multiple targets using burst fire, then I make a check. And you can do a teamwork test, etc. So there is that one. Also, I think Pit.
I found my guns, so that first one sounds pretty good.
All right, we'll do that then, Bob. That's going to be my plan.
Okay, so you're going to do essentially a drive-by.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to drive sort of this way, right?
Yeah. Basically, go around the corner and try and clip the front of the truck and give KO a clear shot.
So let's see. Before that happens, I do need to pull out some figures here. Let's see. Here we go. There. So those represent the guns that are now popping out. Frodo.
Alrighty. Yeah, he switches it from the soothing sounds of ultralight beam to I am electric, and then he laser beams the shit out of this truck. So he is he is going to uh, he is going to do a semi-auto burst with the Archon, and he is going to try to disable the engine on the Hellhound.
So that will require a cold shot.
I will do that.
So that'll be a -4 dice to hit.
So modifiers. I will use a NERP, so -1, and then I will use Edge. So -1 plus Edge.
Let's see. So not that much armor left. Okay. So it does pierce the. It does appear to pierce the engine compartment, and you can see some smoke rising from the hole that you've just made in it.
Okay, and then this is just open. This is just rocks and shit over here, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna peel off over this way.
So you can go to about there.
Okay.
Gertrude, you can execute your maneuver.
Okay. So I am going to be making a vehicle skill plus reaction
Yep.
with a limit of handling terrain plus speed test. That
Okay, so that'll put you sort of over this way.
and then whatever net hits I got adds to Amber's dice pool for shooting.
Okay. We'll call that 3 dice.
Okay.
So remember, you have a modifier +3 when you shoot. That will bring us to the fire spirit. Let's see. So it hasn't seen anything pop out yet except the guns.
So, maybe Well, I was gonna say it's got accident, it's got elemental attack, confusion. So anyway, does it have to see the pilot to use confusion?
Yeah, it is line of sight.
That's what I was afraid. All right, so let's try accident again. Maybe stop the guns from working. Is that a possibility?
Yeah. So go ahead and repeat that roll.
Whopping 3.
Okay. Also 3. So it does not appear to have an effect. All right. Place to put these things. Okay. Now, some dudes jump out.
Oh yay, people! I can play with them. I can't play with this thing.
It's Christmas in July.
Those guys jump out. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So that's what actually that's what all these guys are doing. So they're gonna pop over here, try to get whatever little bit of cover they can get, which is not much. These guys are just stuck, so they're gonna stay where they are. So each of them is firing a grenade launcher. So these first 3 are coming at the hauler. So you can spend you can spend 5 points of initiative per attack to move out of the way. But that would cost you 15 points of initiative to not be hit by any of them.
A lot of successes, Bob.
Someone needs to check that last guy for performance enhancing character sheet manipulation.
Tom, can you check for hacking?
Sure. I will lose 15 points. Sure. Can I run them over with those 15 points of initiative?
No, you cannot. But it does allow you to move out of the way, kind of in the same direction you were going.
Okay.
Of the grenades. The same will go for Darcy. Yep, the same will go for Darcy.
All right, so you said it's 15?
15 points of initiative to dodge all 3.
Okay. Does that go off of the initiative that I had at the first pass, or what we are now?
So what happens is it comes off now, and then at the end of the pass, I still have to take 10 more off.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, where you are now, you would not get, if you did that, you would not get a second pass.
Right. All right. We'll go for trying to. Can I dodge 2 instead of 3?
You can. You can dodge the first 2.
All right.
And that'll cost you 10 points. The third one does sort of splat against the panels of Darcy and sprays this paint across Darcy. And you're noticing a lot more digital noise now.
Okay. All right. And I will say over the radio that these grenades have some kind of interference. Whatever part of that gets through.
Yep. Yeah, because Frodo, you did see the paint splat on the ground, but you did not see what it did.
Okay.
So let's see. Fee is going to. So many moving parts here. When in doubt, data spike this fool.
That's just great life advice.
When in doubt, data spike this fool. So let's see. Matrix. And since we were going in hot, okay. Cyber combat plus logic. Four hits against intuition and firewall. Ooh, that's unfortunate for him. Attack rating. Ooh. Attack rating, net hits, and hammer. Okay. So with that, you see the guns just sort of... And Fee celebrates, yeah, got him!
Happens to the best of us.
Pretend like
yeah.
you've been here before, Fee.
I guess technically I should roll a soak, but... that is not enough to soak 12 boxes of matrix damage. So then he gets dump shocked. And I think we'll... KO, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot towards the driver's side.
Okay.
And don't forget your 3 dice.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're shooting with...
With my SCK Model 100 that I found and forgot all about.
Okay. So you do hit it, but the bullets scatter off of it. They fail to penetrate the armor.
Bulletproof glass.
So with that, I see we're past our midpoint. So we'll halt the action for just a moment as we go to our mid-session break. We'll be back in 10 minutes, and you can. I think we'll see a thrilling conclusion to this mission. We'll
Don't
see you in 10.
oversell us. Don't oversell us, Bob. Hunt for the button. Find the button.
And welcome back. We're right in the middle of the fight. The truck has been disabled, we think. And now it is whoever the passenger is, their turn. So on that turn, it's not that big. It's not that big.
Oh my.
Let's see. So that's going over here. And that's going over there. So these two rock monsters materialize, one next to each vehicle.
A rock
Mather.
monster.
Boss, you know how I feel about this stuff. This magic stuff. Get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
So it is Mather's turn.
Yeah. Oh, well, that sort of changes the complexion of everything, but we'll start here. Start with the most immediate threats. Get away from that rock thing, and then I'm going to drop a mana ball right there. On those three
Sounds good.
charming guardians. I'm going to sing Rock Lobster since it's close enough to Rock Monster. I start singing Rock Lobster and center myself and cast that baby at 4/7.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That is a terrible roll.
It was a terrible roll. How much edge do I have to spend to reroll my failures in this edition? I can't keep track anymore.
It's just one man.
So it's one edge.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
And remember, you have gifts in the form of bennies, and you have your personal edge.
It's true, I do. So I'll use my personal edge right now. I was rolling 16 dice, so I roll 14 more. We'll do it this way with a minus 2 dice. So total of 7.
Yep. Which is your limit.
Yeah. And
all right. So
roll my drain. Take 3.
take 3 of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So they each take some of it. And the rock monster takes some of it. They're all still up, but they're all in varying. It was a monoball, right? Yeah, monoball. So they are in varying stages of being injured.
Yeah, people wearing armor get the mana ball.
Mm-hmm.
People that look like wizards get the fireball.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll remove the driver, and we're at the top of the second pass. So I'm going to have some resorting to do. All right, so Fire Spirit. So the Fire Spirit can attack one of the rock monsters. Actually, it's got targets out here. It is more likely to see these guys. So you can go ahead and roll an elemental attack.
Okay. Mm. Is it just rolling willpower? I'm not, again, apologize, I'm not familiar with this character sheet at all.
So if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the character sheet, it should have elemental attack. Just hit the button.
Got it. There you go.
Okay. And he doesn't have that many dice. Okay. Just have some good armor. But you've got 4 net hits on him, so 16p minus 6. That's going to finish that guy off. As he just gets immolated.
Yay, our team.
So they're going to fire more grenades at you guys.
Look at what Frodo. This thing's grenade proof, right?
No. Unfortunately.
So this, so
Told you
these
that
these
more armor.
these 3 are coming at the hauler. So that first one, Frodo, you can spend 5 to dodge that. 5 initiative.
Only have 1.
So you can spend, as long as you have a point, you can spend the 5.
It's looking like it doesn't. Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't rolled the other 2 yet, so you're going to take the other 2.
Might as well dodge
Yeah, but then I won't get to act on this pass at all.
That's exactly right. So that's the choice I'm asking you to make.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'll just take it.
Take it. All right. So
Yeah,
that's the
that's
first
easy for you
one.
to say. You'll take it.
That's the second one, and that's the third one. 6, 11. Okay. So the hauler is currently coated in paint, in wireless negation paint. You have 11 points of noise.
Okay.
So at this point, you've lost signal to your drones.
Okay.
So they're flying autonomously.
Oh, they're just shooting paintballs? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why do you look worried?
It feels.
But you also have a problem that you can't really see out the windows anymore. So we've got 2 of these coming in at Darcy. So there's the first one. Do you want to take it or do you want to have an action or not?
Yeah, I don't have enough. I've only got a 4, so I don't have enough to dodge any of it at this point.
So you have see, that's 5, 4 and 2, 6. So you have a total of 7 points of noise.
How does that affect how does that affect Darcy? Since I drive her manually most of the time.
It does not affect the driving.
Okay.
Except insofar as it's coming from the back, so it's mostly missed the front of Darcy, but you cannot see behind Darcy.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm typing these in the Roll20 chat just to keep track of who's got what noise. Feedback wakes up and it's like, well, I guess I'm not doing anything now. When are you going to take this car for a wash?
Yes. After this, I already talked. You've been talking to Andy, haven't you?
You know we don't have to kill everybody, right? KO.
Okay. I think I have a plan. I say to the group.
I think we established last time that you had the between you and Gertrude, you guys had the thermite burning bars.
Okay, cool. I pocket the thermite burning bar. Gertie, can you get me to the back of this truck?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then I prepare myself. I don't know. I guess it's a hold action to go after her.
Yeah, so you can just I'll move you down to after her. You can
Okay, cool.
you
Yeah,
can delay.
Okay, and the plan is that Darcy will drop back behind the vehicle, and then I will try to just break in.
Okay. So Gertrude, you can make a. I'm going to ask you to make a piloting test at a -3. It won't get you to the way back of the truck. You know what? I'll let you make a roll at a -10 if you want to try to make it to the back of the truck.
-10? That's a lot of minus.
Yeah. But that's basically a choice I'm giving you.
Okay. Would you consider this a stunt driving action?
Oh yeah, this is totally stunt.
Okay.
So I know you have stuff that reduces that.
Yeah, I get a +2 dice to anything that is a stunt driving test.
Okay. And you have the quality that reduces the threshold. I forget what it's called.
I've only got Speed Demon and Stunt Driver.
Okay.
And I don't feel Speed Demon applies right now because that's 3 or faster.
Yeah, you're not really doing that right now.
Yeah. All right, then I will do. We'll go for the -3, and just throw it in reverse.
Okay.
And you said that was just a pilot ground craft?
Yep.
Okay. So I will add, so that'll put me at a net -1.
Correct.
And the +2 for stunt driving.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boss, did it sound like she was saying she's going to go to Japan? All this noise from this paint. Tough to understand what she's saying.
And that's the wrong thing. I am
You
definitely.
do better than I do, buddy.
Let's see. And I'd like to spend an edge to reroll my failures, since that was the majority of my roll. So yeah, 10. I'm gonna reroll 10 dice.
Okay.
I tried to do it right.
So 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no space between the 6 and the greater than sign. That's what happened there. But fortunately, it displays all the dice individually, so I can just pull them off anyway.
Yeah.
So you have five total hits. So I need to make. Let's do. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So you slam it into reverse, and you feel the sort of chunk as you go from moving forward to all of a sudden shifting into reverse. And you do this sort of spin, and that spin there, spin, smacks into this rock guy and sends it flying until it finally disintegrates. And you guys are on a good path toward those two guys. So that's where you end up. KO.
Can't get any further back, huh?
That's the best I can do right now.
I just keep holding. Like I.
Okay. So you are about. Well, actually, there's stuff going on, so we'll delay you one more till the passengers go. That's when you have that. Okay. Yeah, so I need to pull up. I need. Here we go. Magic and willpower. Well, that's not going to work. You feel Frodo. You feel a momentary jolt, as if the vehicle were starting to sink in the mud, but it sort of breaks free.
Ooh.
It apparently did not get a good enough hold on you. Okay. Yeah, I get 2 of those guys. We'll go ahead and do this. All right, I need Mather. I need your spirit to make 2 willpower rolls. As it's taking a couple of mana bolts. And it can seem, because you're linked with the spirit, you can sort of catch as well that these are coming from. You don't see a caster. What you see is something. It looks like, and you recognize this being a mage. You recognize they've apparently run the fiber for mage sight goggles up out of the truck, and there are a couple of these.
Sneaky. Right. It was attacking my fire elemental, right? My fire spirit.
Yeah, it was targeting the fire spirit. So it needs to make 2 willpower tests.
Got it.
It should have been willpower plus willpower, so I'll just take the first. So it takes, out of all that, it only takes $1.
6 $1.
Yeah, so it comes out pretty well. KO, do you want to do anything?
Well, I guess we'll just end up being in a new round, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are.
There are only 2 people.
There are only 2. Yeah, the fire spirit and the guards get a 3rd pass.
No, okay. Let's see. Did shooting the tires work?
The trailer tires are flat, so this set of trailer tires, those are flat. But the truck itself is probably, it seems to be run flat.
Okay, and are these? What guns are these?
So those are rail-mounted drones.
Drones, and they're mounted to the top.
Yeah, so there's like a rail that goes around the top that they're sort of
Sure,
they're capable of moving around, but they look like they're inactive.
What's the damage on the thermite bar? Like, if she threw that on the trailer, would it explode the whole trailer? Or is it more localized than that?
It has to be placed fairly carefully.
Okay.
You can't like throw it like a grenade. You have to actually you place it where you want it to go.
Just trying to help you out, Amber.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot one of the things, just so that like I do something. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
So those drones are inactive, by the way.
Oh wait, yeah, okay.
So you can shoot the guards, or you might be able to make the run. If you jump out of Darcy, you might be able to make the run to the trailer.
Is this not? This is where it is, right? We think.
Yeah. You think it's in here?
Oh, is this vehicle parked?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, the whole thing has come to a stop.
God. Okay, I shoot these guys and I run towards the thing. Yeah. Okay. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Huh.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'll use an edge to reroll all my failures.
Okay.
I was 8.
So all 9 failures.
Minus 2. Yeah.
And I gave you a smackdown.
And 5. Oh, yes.
You gave Chris a smackdown too.
That's 4. I guess I'll use a
Oh,
smackdown. That'll give me 9, right?
So a smackdown will give you 4 net hits.
4.
Yeah, you roll, it just gives you 4 net hits.
Yeah, you just don't roll. It's
well, here's 4 hits with an edge, so it's fine.
But they haven't rolled the defense roll yet.
Yeah, so 4 net hits means that you get 4 greater than whatever they get.
Oh. Okay, then yes, I'll do that.
Guarantees.
Okay. So this guy, we'll say he goes down, and then you're moving to the truck. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna just run.
And you can see along the side here, there's like a door there where they popped out. A door on each side.
Oh, is it open?
It's ajar.
Can I go in?
Yeah, you can go in.
This
You
noise
go
is
in
driving
doors,
me
not
nuts.
jars.
Yeah, I know. This noise is driving me nuts. I that's a door, but he's calling it a jar.
Yep.
So as you step in, you see you in fact do see it's covered in a tarp, but it's the only big thing in this trailer that could possibly be the Nanoforge. And there are basically 3 seats on each side of the trailer where the guys would have sat.
I just want to say that my headset kind of clipped a little bit, and I thought you said Banana Forge, so.
I thought we said Banana Forge, and I was into it. So.
Banana Forge.
Hashtag Banana Forge.
I'll just hide in there somewhere.
Yeah, because you've already taken your action to shoot the dude.
Yeah, I run in and hide.
Frodo.
Frodo is going to use the Force and just pray that, since he can't see with all the paint, he's just going to fire blindly at this rock monster, and then make his way around the back of the the hell.
Okay. So go ahead and flip on the vehicle sheet. Go ahead and flip the modifier switch. Because you are blind firing, it's at -6.
Okay. Alrighty, and then I will use a smackdown that I just received.
Yeah, don't even bother rolling then.
Yeah.
I will
and
just
then,
roll. I will just roll a soak.
Look, I give Bob enough stuff every month. I'm going to start handing it out as that players now.
and then, yeah. How far can I move in this action while laser beaming?
You can move a distance that you don't know.
Alrighty, there we go.
Yeah. So you're rolling. You're rolling. We'll put you there because it's kind of where you are. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. You hit it and it kills that guy.
I think I got it, Andy. I can't be sure though.
And you're right. You cannot be sure.
All right. Yeah. That's what you're.
I could have been really evil and said, since the laser cannon was out, the emitter was coated in paint.
Oh no.
It's totally done.
Let's see. So the only people with actions left are the fire spirit and the guards.
All right.
Everybody else has got zeros. And we'll just go from this. So the fire spirit has a guard over here.
Yeah, let's finish that guy off. I'm operating too many characters. Just double willpower. Is that right? No, roll it.
So as you go all the way down to the bottom, just hit the
Thank you for your patience. Oh, sorry.
A lot of ones. Okay. Not enough ones, but that's okay. So he's going to make a defense test. And that's not good enough. That immolates this guy.
That's one of my favorite words.
Immolate?
Yep.
Let's see. Since the truck is stopped, these guys just sort of duck under the truck. And they're going to fire grenades at Darcy. Okay, so another 4, 3, 3, another 10 points of noise. And the windshield is now coated in paint as well. Right. So go ahead and roll initiative again.
Darcy has a winch on it, right?
Find the track.
Darcy has a what?
Darcy has a winch on it, right?
Ooh.
A win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please add 4 to my initiative score.
You're going to spend.
Well, actually, yeah, I'm going to do adrenaline boost.
Okay.
Do I want to do 1 or 2? Just 1. So add 2. Yeah.
Add 2. Okay. Ooh.
My heart.
Yeah,
Wish
that was too good a roll for them.
Wish this was 6th ed, so I could make you reroll that.
uh,
So you can spend edge to either go first or to blitz.
Spend it, not burn it, right?
Spend, yes. Well, I mean, if you're using a gift, then that's gone. But if you're using your
Okay.
personal edge, it comes back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Use a personal edge.
Okay.
That'll come back.
So are you going to add? Are you going to add 2 dice, or just go first at the top of every pass?
Can I just go first?
Yep.
Okay.
So you keep the 22, but remind me, you go first on every pass this combat turn,
Okay.
including now.
Cool. I shoot the suits. They're in here with me, right?
No, these guys are not in the truck.
Although they're not in the truck?
No.
Oh. Okay, great. I locked the door.
Yeah,
They can't come in.
you don't see them. There are a few who do see them.
Well, on the I would just activate the thermite grenade, or yeah, a thermite thing, and then take a peep outside, see them, and then go back inside.
Make a perception test.
Okay.
You do not see them.
I would throw up. Looks clear, and I shut the door again. Okay. That's it for me. I guess.
Boss, did she just say she's seeing deer?
I think so. I don't know what deer are doing over here, but that's some good eating.
So you're staying in the truck.
With the thermite.
I don't know.
Please no.
As it starts to
Quite
smoke.
fond of you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's smoking. Okay, I get out and lock the door behind me.
Okay.
Somehow. And I run.
Okay.
Can I full movement run?
Yeah, you have, because it's the start of a new turn. You have all your movement back,
Amazing.
so you can hop back into Darcy.
I'm in.
I will ask you to make a gymnastics test, however, and just don't mess it up.
It would have killed her to clean
Okay.
the windshield.
That's good enough.
I mean, I'll butt slide across the front if there's room.
Nice.
So you get in. These guys. These guys run.
They run?
They're very smart.
They depart the premises.
I'm scared.
No.
So you let the rest of us know that you put the thermite on there?
I haven't heard anything come back, so I assume that they have heard everything that I've done.
Yeah. So KO, you are certain you have communicated everything to everyone. Everybody else, you have heard nothing.
I mean, Gertie knows.
Gertrude knows now because you are now in the same vehicle.
Okay.
But no one in the other vehicle knows anything.
Sounds like a you
Okay.
guys problem.
So I need Frodo to make a piloting skill check
Alrighty.
at a -6.
at a -6.
Mhm.
Wield. I would use a NERP, so it'll be -3.
Okay. You feel under the tires the rumble of going off the curb.
Okay.
You have managed to not hit anything more substantial than that.
I think we're good.
But right now, you are currently out of control because last turn you did not spend an action piloting.
Okay. I would like to do that for my action now.
So you can spend your action piloting, so you bring the vehicle back under control.
Alrighty.
Mather's just sitting in the co-pilot seat with like concern. It's like-
And then, do I get to move, or is my action just regaining control of the vehicle?
Just regaining control of the vehicle.
All right, cool beans.
At this point, the spirit goes astral. Gertrude.
Well, with KO jumping back in, I'm going to assume that she has completed her task, and I will throw Darcy to go forward again, and stick my head out the window so that I can see around the windshield that's covered. And in the comms, I'll say "time to go," and then start speeding away.
Okay.
we do not.
So you stick your head out the window and you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
No one in the other vehicles. You get no response from anyone else.
Alrighty.
Let's see. So they are doing some stuff. So the passengers are now in fun time astral combat with the spirit, which I will hand wave through. Mather.
So, I keep talking to them across our comms, can't hear anything coming back. Is this paint causing that problem? Is there some way we can solve it? Also, you don't appear to be able to see the road, which is a big deal. And I'm too pretty to die in a car wreck. So, how do we solve this?
Well, you could lean out and use that pretty shirt to wipe off the windshield.
Can I hear the car talking to me?
Oh yeah.
It comes out over the speakers.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. I promise to not do Nova Coke for another hour and a half. If your car is talking to me, because I hear your car talking to me, it's happened once before. It was in Cal Free. I don't know what was in those muffins. Anyway, so not a bad idea. The shirt's already ruined, so I just snatch off my shirt and the sewer destroyed it. And I just start wiping off the front.
You trade one smear for another.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a. Oh my gosh. Gymnastics test, I guess, is an appropriate one.
I mean, Shadowrun's pretty crunchy, but generally they don't do windshield washing as a separate skill.
Right. I just want to see if he falls out the window.
That's fair.
Oh, it's more than likely I would fall out the window because I do not have said skill, so it's just gonna be agility -1.
Yep.
What do you have in agility?
I got what is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's 3 + 1, and I get 2 hits on it.
It says you got wounds active. Do you still have wounds?
Yeah. Well, yes.
you spend a NERP?
I did not. I think I rolled something. I just hit the ability button and it asked me what.
So it asks you what attribute. It's asking you to add a second attribute to the roll.
Oh,
Which you should scroll down to none and do that.
Yeah,
so
got it. Okay.
So you currently don't have enough dice to make that roll at all.
Sweet. Cool. There's your 0, Bob.
You got any NERPs over there?
Nope. Yeah, what I got more of than that is I got Smackdown, so I succeed.
You're going to spend the Smackdown? Okay.
I am too pretty to fall out of the plane.
It's better than dying in a car wreck. That's right.
Correct.
So somehow you pull off the shirt and you do the sort of whip the shirt around, and like I said, you're trading one smear for another, but you make enough streaks in the paint that you guys can see out the window.
Whew.
And you see, by this time, you see Darcy driving off.
They're leaving us. Let's follow them.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So I look at my insanely expensive shirt and I throw it out the window and I go, I look better without a shirt anyway.
I don't know. All meat bags look the same.
Hey, that's speciesist.
Specious?
All right. Yeah.
Specious.
Speciest? Anyway.
So you guys drive off. The sort of the smoke from the thermite burning bar rising into the sunrise as you drive off.
Alrighty. I need to find a Super Suds stat.
Oh, me too.
And you guys do notice that as Darcy's driving off, you see Gertrude leaning out the window.
Hey, fancy meeting you here. Driving up. Right.
Hello, doctor. This was awful. Anyway, we have to go clean up.
Yeah, I see you. Well, yeah. Did you put who put the thermite down? I couldn't see shit.
It was KO. She did a great job. MVP.
Well done.
Yeah,
aces.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, I need to go to a car wash stat because otherwise my car will kill me in the night. So
You ain't lying.
you have a lot to look out here. I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to also go suds up and then burn my clothes and buy some new ones, I suppose.
okay. So where do you guys want to meet up?
Well, Darcy also needs a bath, so we could hit that and call Dr. Tate as we're going through the car wash. Let him know that the job is finished.
Delightful, man.
Sounds like a plan.
You just call him delightful?
Have you met him? Delightful. He gives me work. He's awfully friendly. He appreciates me.
I mute my comm and whisper to Gertie, I don't know if I like that priest.
It's okay. He hasn't seen all the PowerPoints yet. Once he does, I'm sure he'll come around.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go, you clean yourselves up, you clean your vehicles up. It is probably well into the morning. And by now you've also noticed that the destruction of 2 Ares Nanoforges has indeed made the morning news.
We did it. Well done, everybody.
Can I have more detail on that news report?
Yeah, why don't you make a
Why don't you make a
roll-
literacy test?
go and roll. Wow. Go and roll a number of dice equal to twice your edge.
I hate it. Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I've only got 2.
Yeah, so there is some sort of distant, grainy camera footage that is played over and over again in the morning news cycle before somebody manages to crash one of the networks. But it's sort of grainy, distant footage of someone with your silhouette.
Hmm. I'm gonna need new clothes. For
and grainy, distant footage of an ambulance with a troll head sticking out of it. And somewhat less grainy footage because somebody apparently zoomed in on the guy with no shirt cleaning a windshield.
Oh my god, we can't work with the priest anymore.
My fan base just went up.
You're compromised. Like real bad.
So you see that news footage, and then really by the time you meet up with Dr. Tate, mysteriously that footage has been deleted. How many people saw it? We'll leave that as a question for the future.
Okay.
But you managed to clean up and get the vehicles cleaned up, and you meet up with Dr. Tate, who is pleased with the results of your efforts, and hands over your pay. So with that, we have finished. Yay! We have finished missions 0702, collective action. And I'll give you guys your. So you got your. It's 13,000 new yen. You guys agreed upon. And I'll give you some karma offline.
Was it 13,000 each or?
Yes.
Okay.
So that brings us to the end of the night. We'll be off the next 2 weeks for Gen Con and the week after. We'll be back on the 16th to start mission 0703. Does anybody have any announcements before we sign off? I think Coddlesworks Clockwork Circus is launching their Kickstarter on the 16th, I think. Go to remulturnus.com/kick to make sure you get on board for that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you to all the players. We had a fun time. Thank you to Tom for now pulling double duty again. He's playing a character and running tech for us.
Can't keep the man away from a roll.
It's true. Thank you, Bob.
All right.
Thank you all for watching.
Thanks, everybody.
Adios.
Much
Have
love,
a good couple
everyone.
weeks, folks.